Holy mother of shit, y'all. This is Bullshit Streets, and I just got done watching The Flash, Season 3, Episode 18, Kadabra, and bro, shit got fucking real. Okay, so we find out that Kadabra is of course, just an addition from the 64th century. He's severely wanted on Earth 19 for mass murder, as Gypsy told us. And it turns out, he's pretty much on some Eobard Fawn type shit. Trying to find the proper components to make a time machine to go back in time. I'm sorry, into the future to go back home. We saw him go into several high-tech facilities trying to get the proper technology. He ends up getting that. The last piece that he needs to make his time machine was none other than within the time vault to which Eobard Fawn actually found. He also used the same time ship that Eobard created before, but it was still intact somehow. He just needed the components to make it work. And an all-out battle between the Flash and both the Vibers, and we see him, getting ready to go into the spaceship. Man, shit getting really more. You see the Kid Flash and Barry going after him, very high speed. Not while he gets knocked off by one of the laser beams. And then you also see Joe contemplating and having to go back and forth between, do we let this guy go or not? You see all the Team Flash contemplating, do we let this guy go? Do we let him go with Gypsy, or do we kill this guy? Do we get what we need to answer to who Savitar really is? Because Kadabra kept teasing that. I know who he is. I know all about the guy, the speed. He was the first speedster. This, that, and the third. And so really, it was always that ultimatum right there for Team Flash. Gypsy, of course, having her own personal reasons. We find out later that one of her partners, possibly her husband or boyfriend, was killed by Kadabra. He shot him dead, shattering Gypsy's heart, of course, and just wanted to see him get executed severely and badly. We find out after Joe tells Iris, as a baby, he used to never sleep because he was so worried that something might happen to her. So, and then Barry says, I know how to save her. I know how we're going to save her. He says, I have to run to the future. And we see at the end of the episode what Barry sees in the future. He sees himself after Iris dies. And man, I gotta say, bro, Grant Gustin looks like a live-action Sasuke Uchiha. I'm just saying, he really does, man. He really fits his part. So if they ever do a live-action Naruto film, he should be a fucking step-in or a fucking stunt double. Anyway, yeah, you see that. But then you also see right before he gets carried off by Gypsy, Barry tells him, listen, I'm begging you to tell me who he is. I'm not asking you, the person that we're seeing right here in front of us. I'm asking the person that has a family, the guy who has friends, people that he cares about, that last little glimmer of hope and ray of light that is within you. I'm asking that person. And you hear Kadabra say, listen, man, Flash, begged. I gotta admit, I'm a little jealous because Savitar was the one person that really broke you, really shattered you, bro. I'm not talking about Eobard, I'm not talking about Fawn, I'm not talking about Zoom, I'm not talking about DeVoe, who I'm really curious as to see who the hell DeVoe really is, but I guess we'll see when he comes back on April 25th, April 24th, I believe, and I guess we'll get more into that. Like I said, man, he looks like a damn live-action Sasuke Uchiha. And if you see the trailer I'm talking about in terms of Flash, you'll probably agree with me or disagree. I don't know. Maybe you'll have your own little opinion on it. But, yeah, shit just got really real, man. Really somber. Very somber. And it's just crazy. But, yeah, I'm glad that Barry finally decided to go into the future. But not only that, but we saw the exit the unfortunate exit of Caitlin Snow and the entrance of Killer Frost. Me personally, I don't know why Julian ripped that thing. I mean, I understand why Julian ripped her necklace off, but I feel like as soon as her heartbeat came back on, he should have put that bitch back on there, honestly. But I think more and more Savitar's prophecy is trying to come true, unfortunately for Team Flash, but luckily Barry's already in the damn future by the looks of it. But hopefully he can just get there in enough time to convince himself. We see him get beat up, possibly by some thugs or by his future self, because it looks like he was in a wheelchair. Maybe he got really messed up in his battle with Savitar or Kadabra. Who knows? Like I said, the exit of Caitlin Snow was really a really somber note for. You saw Cisco getting emotional. You saw Julian, of course, getting emotional because that's the one that he loves. Things were just getting back on top with those two. And then we see the mysterious entrance of HR. He says he was gone for 2 days because he was on a date with Rhonda. I'm wondering who the hell Rhonda is, and I wonder why the hell he just suddenly popped up after Kadabra gets caught and leaves. And so there's a question there that's in my mind as well. And really, We saw a big ass ice explosion that knocked Julie and HR and just go to the ground, man. We see Killer Frost, and that shit is crazy, man. And that's so sad, man. To see people get that emotional, man. Like I'm like, damn, man. No, don't tell me she's here, man, for to stay. But yes, unfortunately, Killer Frost, her doppelganger, lives on through the Earth One Caitlin Snow. Damn. This is your bullshit. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, tell me what you guys think about this video and the episode and episode. Let me know. Let's have a discussion, man. Let me know what you guys think is gonna happen. Comment section below, man. I love y'all. God bless. Also, really quick, don't worry, my Legends of DC's review or reaction will happen tomorrow as well. Don't worry about that. I will get to that, and also my Into the Badlands, I'll get to that tomorrow as well.